Hello, my friends. I have a bag of TEMU here, and I was going to add some more stuff to it at Dollar Tree, and I went in there, and I had put one thing in my cart. The line was going from the register into the aisles, and it was impossible to shop in there, so I went and put my little tinsely gingerbread man with the Santa hat back. But I'll be able to find him again. So I did not have time for that today. So I have a little bag from TEMU. Now, a couple of these things I've already requested a return on. They asked me not to send it back. So this is one of them. And I haven't even taken this out of the bag because it just wasn't what I thought at all. These are pillow covers for the 18 by 18 inch pillow. They really truly looked embroidered in the picture, but I should have known better. They're just like these little iron-on stick-on the fluffy fabric. There's places that look like it's coming up, and Buttercup thinks that's a really nice soft place to sit. So actually, no sir, it is not. So those have been returned, and they're refunding my money. And then there's one other thing that is broken. Those were $5.99, by the way. If they'd have been significantly less, I might have been. This item was $2.06, and it's supposed to be for cleaning your inside of your car windows. So it's got this little thing, which is a lot smaller than I imagined it would be. But the problem is that when I went to put the handle on, this piece just broke right off. So that was no good. That was $2.06. So yeah, I got $8 and something back because they refund the tax and everything too. Alright, Buttercup's probably going to want this, but it's mine. I got this banana. It says, I like bananas, and it has a cute face. And this fabric is like stretchy velour. It's really, really soft. Now, they show a picture when you're buying it where the woman has these stacked behind her chair, and they look like they're about twice as big as this. This is not that big. But I do love fruits and vegetables with faces. It's just something strange that I love, and it is very cuddly. What do you think, Buttercup? Seems like something that Buttercup would enjoy. Let's see what else we have. Okay, this is another Christmas pillowcase. Oh, and the banana was, I wrote it down, $3.38 or something thereabouts. $3.58, and I think it's $3.32 now. I can't read my own handwriting. This was $2.39, it's now $2.27. This is not great fabric, but the picture is like sublimation printed or something, so it's not going to come off. It says ho 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 very lightly in gray, and then has this skeptical looking cat with the hat and lights on it, and I think it's adorable. Yeah, the fabric's real cheap kids pajamas feeling to me. But that's okay. Hi, baby. What else do we have? Okay, this was much bigger than I expected. I paid $1.08, and it's now $63, and I did get price adjustments. And I will add a link. I really doubt anybody wants this. It's much bigger than I thought. I wanted it for a water bottle, but I didn't look at the measurements. I might still put it on a water bottle. My daughter lives in Czech Republic. We have some Czech heritage, not a huge amount. 3% at last count from Ancestry for our Eastern Europe. But there's some overlap with Germanic, which I have 40-something%, so not really sure. So it's a nicely made sticker, and so I'll figure out a use for it. I already have a Czech Republic sticker for my car that's not quite as obnoxious. And my daughter got it for me in the Czech Republic. It's just that my car's never clean to do that. This water bottle was 80 cents, now 98. It's supposed to be leak proof. It's hard plastic. It's not like, the kind that you just get the water in and throw the bottle away. And it's got some time measurements. They're not actually ounces. They're just telling you to drink your water. I was trying like heck to get this off, and it's actually like a cork rather than a screw top. So the reason that I got this is that when we went to Kentucky, I had my trusty TEMU backpack that had a place for a bottle, and I always empty out my bottle before I go in and then fill it up at the stations in the airport. And the bottle that I brought was also a TEMU bottle. It's metal that I use in my car all the time. Didn't occur to me that it would leak, and it did, and that was a problem. I figured this is smaller and lighter, and it's supposed to be leak proof, so we'll test that out before we go on a trip again. Buttercup, did you want to be the star of the show? Because I think you kind of are anyway. You have a lot of fans. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you what I'm wearing. Speaking of cats. This is from last year from Hot Topic, but they probably still have it. This is Figaro from Pinocchio inside a jack-o'-lantern. And then these earrings, they have very similar ones on TEMU. And these I bought at a tiki parking lot sale thing from a crafter person, but now they look really close to ones that they have on TEMU, so I don't know if she makes them or if she just buys them, from China and sells them. These are fabulous. Who would have thought that I needed Santa Claus riding on Tyrannosaurus earrings? But I do. And they have little hooks on them, and it is printed on both sides. They are that acrylic stuff. They were 94 cents, and now they're 99 cents. Yeah, Buttercup, don't put your claws on my clothes, please, okay? He's still right here. And then we have, okay, I was just in a mood that day, I think, just missing my daughter, but I've been wanting one of these. It's a Czech flag. Just a little embroidered patch to go on my denim jacket. And I'm going to have to face the music and get some of those patches on there soon. I was planning on sewing them, but then I remembered the sewing trauma from sewing patches onto my daughter's Girl Scout vest when she was younger. I always used clear thread and sewed it on the machine, and they stayed on good. These earrings, and I don't usually do this, but I couldn't find the paper I printed out. These earrings were $1.25, and they're now $1.30. They're flat, but they are like a resin or something to look like. Buttercup, do you want to help with this? They're little gingerbread houses. And they are adorable, and they're really lightweight, so I like that. Problem with these cat earrings is that they're posts, and stuff gets caught on them and pulls on my ear, and my ear's a little bit sore right now. I'm going to switch back to my usual hoops, and this is something I have no earthly idea why I ordered this, but these were $1.35. And now $1.43, and they're little resin. They had different color bows on Hello Kitty and stuff. I just got the classic. Oh no, I lost another nail. I got the classic red bow. So somewhere in the process of getting home, I lost a nail. I have on these ghost nails, and I've had them on for over a week. week and a half almost. And I kept losing the pointer finger on my right hand, and a lot of times just flat out lost one at the zoo and stuff. And then I ran out of ones that could work on that finger. So yesterday I put this from another set on there. Oh, and I have an owie. So it's sort of like a Jack Skellington situation. And then the rest of these glow in the dark. He does not. I love these ghosts so much. I ordered another set, which are probably going to have to be for next year. But they're really sturdy, and they've stayed on better than any other ones that I've had. So I'm not sure if I lost this in trying to fix my earring when it got caught earlier today, or if it happened when I was in Dollar Tree, or who the heck even knows. And sometimes my husband will, find my nail on the floor somewhere, and he'll say, "Oh, hey, I left your nail on the table." Like, okay, thanks. I'm just not really somehow suited for fake nails too much, but these have worked better than any other ones that I've had. But I may have to just suck it in and just do my whole manicure in these nails, which most of them just look like French tips with sewing stitches. These ones just happen to have the eyes on them. So yeah, that's all I've got today. I was thinking of waiting until tomorrow because I have Torrid coming. Ouch! Ouch! Buttercup. Ow. Okay, that was a failed attempt at jumping on my lap, and he dug his claw into my thigh. Cats can be interesting. It was not intentional. He's a good boy. But of course he ran away because I said ouch. So anyway, yeah, I've got some Torrid stuff that I used my Torrid cash on. I think I showed the pair of jeans, and that was from the same order, but I have like 4 more items from that, and then I have another order coming on Friday, and who knows when the TEMU is going to come in. You never really know. So that's what I've got going on this week. I'm feeling a lot more energetic, and we had hot dog day at work yesterday. They do weird little things sometimes, and it was sort of a potluck. People brought in toppings and stuff, but HR provided hot dogs, vegetarian hot dogs, and they had some recipes for different types of hot dogs you could make with little signs set up. It was very cute. And I can't eat beef, and the hot dogs were beef, so I had vegetarian. Well, there was a ton of food left over, and I was going to have a hot dog today at lunch. And I said, "Are there any vegetarian hot dogs?" Because one of the girls from HR was in there, and she said, "Oh, I don't know. They're all mixed together." I'm like, seriously. Like, people who want the meat hot dogs don't want the veggie hot dogs, and people who want the veggie hot dogs aren't going to take a chance and don't really want the veggie hot dogs that have been mingling with the meat. Like, wasn't a very wise decision. I ended up having beans, which were for one of the recipes. I had beans and coleslaw and tortilla chips for lunch. So not really the healthiest. Would have been nice to have a veggie dog or two, but that's okay. I got enough to eat, and that's what's important. And yeah, and then they immediately sent out a thing saying, "Oh, that we're going to have a Halloween party, but I think it's going to be all sweets, but usually we have a costume contest." So anyway, they try to give us fun things, and normally around fall time we have this big picnic, and they decided that the company had gotten too big to have it anymore. There's too many external workers. It's a roofing company, and it's just too large for them to have like a big barbecue, which is what they were doing. So I guess they're doing you know, more of this little stuff. Sometimes we get a food truck or whatever. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's all right. I'll take free food. No problem there for me. Anyway, I love my banana. Only problem is, if you know machine embroidery, there's all these jump threads, which are the little threads in between the letters. And I need to get my tiny little scissors and cut those because they bug me. Because you cut jump threads after you embroider. But there's no jump threads on the face, just on the words. But anyway, I'm gonna pose for a selfie with my banana. You all have a great one, and thanks for watching. Bye.